In this episode, we meet Jürgen Klopp. So welcome back to Preferred Joinery. So this episode, we're going to go inside, see the lads, get a little bit of technical information off Devo, who's doing some nice pivot sash windows, a little update on some doors, stairs, speak to the lads, see how they're getting on, and we're also going to go out to Liverpool town centre to go and see some jobs, which is good for you to stay tuned and watch. So look out for that in the episode, because we might meet a football star. So let's go and see Devo now doing the pivot sash windows and see how he's making them and how he's getting on. See them two there, yeah. Then where are they for?
These are called, this is the pivot mould. What less is this?
The pivot mould?
Pivot mould, yeah, it's called, yeah. Just basically fits here, like so. I wonder if I've got the right one. Don't know if it's A or B, I'll know it's A. Pass that other one, please, Alex. Cheers.
So these are what you machined already?
Yeah, yeah, I've had to machine these, yeah. So basically, when they get fitted, that's going to sit in like so, like that. That gets attached to the frame.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that. And then what happens is that sash that goes on the inside, and that. Turn it round. So we see it that way. So if you turn it that way exactly, make sure that lines up there. Okay, no plumb then. Right, that goes in there like so.
Yeah.
That sash will be rebated all the way around the front, so it'll sit right inside here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
which is this one that's on the bench now?
Yeah, that sash there, yeah, will be the one that fits into here, yeah. So.
And then, so what's the mechanism there then? How does that work then? How does it rotate and open?
Well,
does it still slide, does it?
No, it just opens. Basically, once it's fitted and that sash sits into there, it'll just swing right round and do a 180. So if you can imagine, just hold that a sec, please, Alex. If you can imagine that's the sash, roughly. When I open it, it goes like that. So it just does a complete 180. So if you wanted to clean the glass on the other side, for example, you just go like that and it switches right round. So that becomes that.
Yeah, okay. Which is why it's called a pivot.
Pivot, yeah.
Pivot sash?
Yeah, pivot sash. I haven't made one in about 15 years. Gone winging it, you know.
Yeah, just guessing.
Yeah.
You going on YouTube to see how you do it?
Yeah, I could do, mate, yeah. They actually rang me to see how they do it, to be honest with you, you know. We swapped their ideas, but...
YouTube did?
Yeah. So that's basically it, really, you know. Once, you obviously get a better picture once everything's put together properly, like, you know, but...
Yeah. So then what are you doing on the bench now, then?
So this is the next sash. This sash here is to fit inside this one here. This is B.
Yeah.
That one's A. So obviously that one's going off there as we speak.
So you're just gluing up the meeting rails and all that now? Then?
Yeah, gluing up the glazing bar, making sure that's tight. This is getting stained on the front, so can't really be any, you know.
Filler.
So I've kept everything as tight as I can, yeah. So it's all stained. It's all painted on the back. This will be painted white. On the front, will be stained, varnished. So.
Oh yeah, so the internal is going to be white.
Yeah, the external will be varnished, yeah. So obviously, any fixings have all gone on the inside. So like, you know, it won't be seen and it'll be, you know.
So that view that you're on, there's the inside view. That's the inside.
That's the inside of the house, yeah. So if you can imagine, as I said before, when this is eventually fixed, this will pull this way. Yeah. It's an easy way to remember. You don't ever allow the sash to come up because it'll hit you in the chin. So you always pull it down. So when I open that, I'll be pulling that towards me, and that will basically just do a 180 and flip over. See, that's the theory It probably won't do that, but that's the theory, you know.
So we see that one now, is that done for you now then?
It's done as regards to going off. I've glued that sash, I'm happy with the shape of it. So I've just got to basically just let that go off now.
And then is that it? You going to send it down to them then, or you got?
No, I've still got to work on it then. I've got to work on it and then start getting all the beads in, all the pivot mould, which obviously, like I said, the pivot mould attaches to the inside of the frame. Basically, once this is done, you have to, like I say, you have to rebate the front of that. That will attach to the front of that sash. So if you can imagine, as you're looking at it from the other side, when that sash closes, that'll be attached to it, and that will be closing against.
Yeah.
And obviously, eventually, when that pivot mold goes in there, and we attach this one to that, they'll line up like so.
I get you.
So that's
Yeah, so you're gonna have to machine that on the spindle then, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got to. Yeah, that's why it's imperative that goes off.
Is that what this is in this curve on here then? Is that what they are?
Yeah, they're the pivot molds, like I say. Yeah, they're going to fit into the top of the frames. Obviously, they're slightly different sizes. They'd be nice if it was a 2-off, it'd been easy enough, but slightly different sizes.
So each window's slightly different?
Yeah, so I've had to make obviously 2 different ones. So when you make them, you have to make all these templates to go with them, just to run it around the machine.
So you'll put them through from the bandsaw first?
Yeah, cut all the rough stuff out, so you're just left with like about 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and then run it around there, then smooth it all off so it looks basically like that. That pivot mold there. Yeah, that's it, so that's it. See, so that sits on there like so when you come to machining it.
Yeah.
And it
So
gives
these are the windows that had the big blocks put together to begin with, isn't it?
Yeah. Just like I say, you have to use a hell of a lot of timber just to get a small amount, but that's just the nature of it, you know.
So them, them big blocks that you done initially then to start, is that the heads of these then? Was that you formed that out of, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So to start with, obviously, the head had to be cut out like that, all bonded up, and then marked and cut out.
Because there was a lot of timber, wasn't there, then, for that?
There is, you have to use hell of a lot of timber for this, just to get that. So basically, you have to have a piece across and a piece going down, and then when you're happy that mould, that ply will sit all the way around it, then you can cut it out then.
Looking nice though then, mate.
Yeah, coming along, like.
Looking nice. So then once you've got all them mouldings cut out, then that's it. Then you're gonna send it down to. You're still gonna work with it.
Yeah, I've got to work on it. I'll only send it down to Craig, obviously, when it's ready to be cleaned up and all the little bits need doing and that. But I've got to keep hold of it, and then just obviously start rebating and machining everything, make sure everything fits okay.
Nice though, then.
Only then I'll pass it down, like but.
Nice though, them, aren't they, mate?
Yeah, they look even better once they're finished, mate, But obviously it's coming along, everything fits in, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. What size the glass going in then? Is it double glaze, is it?
Yeah, double glaze units, 4, 12, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, units going in.
Yeah, but they're nice then, really good. So after that then, what you're on next up now?
Don't know yet, mate.
Just gonna see what it is.
Yeah, it's a lucky dip, innit,
No more doors. I haven't done no more doors for a bit, have we?
I've done enough doors to last me for the rest of the year, mate, to be honest with you.
Only in March.
Every door.
We're only in March, though.
I know. If I see another door, mate, I'll scream, but yeah, I must have done about 10 doors down there, so just wash my hands of them now. I told them give them to someone else doors now.
Just windows?
Yeah, just give them.
There's a nice window job coming on soon. Sash window one, loads.
Yeah, loads of them, yeah.
I think it's about 20 or 25 sash windows, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
You fire through them.
Yeah. So I guess we can get turkey again for Christmas next year, I think.
So we're looking at another machine as well, I'm going to find out if I want to get it this week.
Yeah?
Thickness planer, yeah.
Really?
Because the thing he's gone on, hasn't it? Handle, we put a new handle on now.
Yeah, he's fitted it all on Monday, yeah.
So,
and it's flying up and down, it's dead greased now. So
we were looking at getting a new one, yeah. It's we're going to find out tomorrow, I think, now if we get it or not, but it's got better guards on and stuff. Yeah. Much better, as the guards are always having to mess around them, aren't we, with them?
Yeah, that's just the nature of it, but yeah.
So Mick's had a look at it and he said that's good, so.
He's happy with it, yeah.
So we'll find out tomorrow, I think. So someone else has said we should get the big belt sanders. You put the doors to him on it.
Wouldn't recommend them, mate.
No?
Not
into them?
No.
How come?
Because it takes more off in parts than other parts. and you're scratching right across the front of them. We used to have one in Aspen Joinery. It was like, you know, 2 giant belts, and obviously you'd set the guide to exactly, say your door was like 2 inches.
Yeah, but you can take like as small as you want off, can't you?
Well, you'd have to do that, and you couldn't really, you really wouldn't want to do it on a hardwood door, because if you can imagine that's a door, all them scratches going across the grain.
I know, that's what I mean. So you know when the grains are wrong with a different way, then what happens there? Then it's on the door. Obviously, you have to metal, wouldn't you?
It looked like Torval and Dean have been over it, mate.
So when you're sanding a sash window or anything to do with a door that's hardwood,
yeah,
you've got to follow the grain when you sand.
You have to follow the grain, yeah.
Because it doesn't look right, then, yeah.
No, yeah, because like I say, if you start sanding this going across like that, then that's exactly what you're going to see when you stay in it. You're just going to see scratches going. I mean, that's what a pad sander's for, to pad it out, but it just makes life easy for yourself, life harder for yourself if you go across the grain. So yeah, when you're basically sanding hardwood, you're always best going with the grain. Get it smooth, and then obviously finish it off with a pad then, and that'll like buff it, you know, that'll get any scratches out. But
because yeah, that other thickness plane, it's slightly wider, it's got a longer bed as well.
Yeah.
So it's a bit
That's
longer.
Yeah, because we have to put a really wide timber through there sometimes, like I say, you know.
It's got a better depth on it, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Probably be a bit more accurate as well. I mean, that's a good machine, like, but you know.
So we'll see how we get on. And then the guillotines that are in the middle of the bench.
Oh yeah.
Just one of them.
Oh yeah.
So rather than that one where you bend it with the spring, it's a foot.
Yeah. That's technology, mate. It's just it's way ahead of now.
We should find out. If we get it this week.
Yeah. Be a good little acquisition, mate. You know.
So we're in the finishing off corner, which is Craig's domain. And you can see there the doors that we showed over the past couple of weeks, the one with all the carvings in, that's now ready to go out to get fitted on site, getting fitted next week. Craig's just doing a final little touch up now with the primer, where we've had to just do a little bit more sand, a little bit more filling just to get it right. And it's all been pre-hung on site in the factory, ready to go out to site, and you fit to do it next week. So I think either next week or the week after we'll showcase this one for you and show you once it's been fitted on site. But as I say, that was the one with all the little detail that we've done. Same on the frame, with all the little notches that have been done inside. And as I say, Craig's just cleaning off now, getting it ready to go out. And the door next to him, again, nice door. Not as much detail as them ones, but still, I think a door that looks better, to be fair. Again, all primed in a green primer, ready to go to site. You can see there where the hinges have been notched out, because it's already been hung in here, ready, so we know it fits and it's good to go. And then this just gets up to site and fitted. That's the frame for it. So that's the frame for the green one, and that frame there for the grey one. So as Devo mentioned before about all the doors that he's worked through and now done, and he's happy to be on Sash windows, there's a couple more for Craig now to just finish off. So we've got this one and that one behind, which is the side lights, the frame over there. The door for it is on the floor. There's a couple of more doors piled up on the floor there for Craig to just get on his bench and clean down. As I say, once them ones are all boxed and done and out the way, he's going to work through getting these all done, get through these last couple of doors before the windows are all going to start coming down. So right then, seeing as though it's sunny, it's a nice lovely day in Liverpool, let's go out and go and see some finished projects that Preferred have done over the years and showcase a little bit of Liverpool. You can see how good of a job we do. So another nice bar front that Preferred have done. I think we've done this about 3 or 4 years ago now. And you can tell by looking at them that we probably did it now just by looking. You can see the peacock bar that we did, which we showed you, and the olive bar behind. Again, all similar style, same type of door, same colour, same everything. And this one, when you look at how grand that is, and look at that for an opening. So we've done the whole shop front there with a nice big door at the side. And then down this side, we've done these big windows and all the top up there as well. Someone's actually doing a little bit of work up there by the sounds of it. And they could probably clean the windows for us if they knew we were coming, but they haven't. But yeah, so you can see they're a little bit weathered there with the sun now. They need a bit of a paint job doing, a bit more oil putting on. But you can see the size then compared to me standing there. And when this was done, when it was first done, it was really, really nice. And obviously we weren't doing a YouTube back then, so I couldn't have showed you what it was like. But that as a building there is nice. So this road here in Liverpool, full of lovely bars. Remember a few years ago, used to always be out down this little bit. This used to be my favourite part of town. And if I was going out again now, I'd probably say come here, because I do like some of the bars that are situated here. This bar itself's not that bad, even good for the footy, really good. But the nice one that we've done, which is down there, which is actually on our website, which is the Wreckfish Restaurant. It's on our homepage on the website. If you haven't been on our website, go on it please and have a look and see what you think of it and give us some feedback. But down here is the main building for us. Why do they have to beep? He had to just beep then, didn't he? Great weather for a pint, but I'm being teetotal, aren't I, this year, even though I had one last week. Trying to cut down, try and be more focused in work. Got too much going on, so stick to the coffee instead, I think, and not have no ale as long as possible. Feel better for it, to be honest with you. Heart rate's better sleep. But it is tempting when you've got the nice sunny weather like this. Just want to have a pint. Everyone's looking at me. Wait until these two walk past me and then we'll crack on for the crossing and that. It's that tap 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 now, that weird, that yeah, we've been waiting all day. Haven't we? Yeah, I reckon we've got a good little moment now. Timing it brilliantly. Ready? So, just like our website, I'm standing in the same position now as where the photo was taken. Now, as I say, please go on the website and have a little look around, have a mess around it, but look at that for a building. Absolutely amazing. People are stopping trying to get past the camera. Go ahead. Me and Niall like stop start here, trying to film. There's just people crossing everywhere. I think we've got the right time now to speak. So yeah, if you look at the building in the sun now, it's perfect as a selling point. We done all the windows and doors on this building, albeit a couple of years ago, but it's a perfect asset for us to showcase what we can and can't do. I'm looking left and right here trying to judge where I'm going. Someone else got a camera now, he's filming you now. So you'll see there's a memorial done. Was it a memorial or a mural? Mural was done there for Jürgen Klopp. Now for the Erdinger, you know, etiquette there, cameraman just walk right across. So yeah, you'll see the mural there of Jürgen Klopp and how good it is there as a setting to be next to it. And as I say, this whole road is full of conservation style buildings, all sash windows everywhere, and it's an amazing one that we did. I'm glad that we can showcase this and show everyone. Yeah, but as I say, it's a very, very busy street and people walking up and down to me all the time. Go on, mate. Yeah? So, as well as the Wreckfish, we also done all of these as well. So these are like apart hotels. That's part of it, I think that's just their storage bit. We've done that bit and all the doors and windows going down for them next couple of buildings there. And they are part of another small boutique hotel company that we do work for. And as you can tell, they haven't really been maintained that well, to be fair. It needed another coat of paint. But we did all of them as well as doing that as well. Sort of around the same sort of time frame. But again, this whole area is amazing for just properties that have got loads of character and loads of sash windows. Perfect for Preferred, and our factory is only literally round the corner, about 5 minutes away from here. That's why it's so well centred to where it is and why it's easy for us to do all this type of work local, because we believe we're the best bespoke joinery company in Liverpool that does sash windows, and we're the closest to everyone as well, so we can get out quite quick and do measurements, surveys and any issues you need to fix on site. So yeah, really good. So yeah, just driving out of town now to go back over to the workshop, and because there's a nice day, it makes all these buildings look even better. It's so easy for me and Niall to showcase what Preferred does, and as I say, because a lot of people fed back in the comments about what we're doing, we're going out and showcasing finished jobs. We're going to keep doing more of this, so when we come to film, if the weather's good, or Dave's fitting on site, we're going to try and catch him, get him filming, or if it's good weather like this, get out and show you some old jobs that we've done and bring you out with us on the journey, and you can see what it's like around Liverpool for those who aren't from Liverpool, so you can see it. And then just touching on the commercial side of things as well. Like Preferred do a lot of windows, sash windows and stuff for just general domestic people, staircases and doors, front doors like you've seen us making. But we also do a lot for commercial people, like these bars and restaurants that you see in here. And as I say, a lot of the main assets within Liverpool itself, Preferred have done, or most of the bar fronts, shop fronts and hotel windows and stuff like that, especially within all of these areas here. So if you are someone who's watching and you have got a commercial building and you're looking for someone who's got experience in doing and working with other customers in this sort of industry, then give us a shout, because as I say, Mike is very, very knowledgeable in what you can and can't do in terms of shop fronts, bar fronts and anything to do with the commercial aspect of things to tie in with the conservation areas that they sit in. So it's a good little unique selling point for us that we have, which is decent. So as I say, I like getting out doing these things, especially now. I like to get out and film. The only hard part is filming when people are walking past you. Hard work sometimes. Oh, I had to get a coffee and some to eat. My first day back today, been away for a couple of days. Went to Spain with Mike and my dad and a couple of other people. We went to play golf, but it was raining all weekend, so we didn't even play. We played bowling, darts, pool, and we had to have a little bit go paddle because one of the days got a little bit better, the weather. But other than that, we didn't do nothing else. They were all getting pissed. I only had one drink, me, because as I say, I'm off the aisle for a bit. So I'm just getting a bit of food in me now before we go back inside and do a bit more filming, because it takes it out of you. Been running around like a nutter all day. But a bit strong, the coffee. Not really the best, to be fair. Alright. Nice coffee, but not the best coffee. Someone said in the YouTube comments about watching you use this when you're doing the routering, and they use a jig.
They use a jig?
Or do you use a jig?
I don't use a jig, no.
It's all freehand, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Richard does it all by freehand. I've mentioned it a few times, and someone... You can get a staircase jig.
Yeah, we've got one over there, but it doesn't get used.
No.
No,
so
I've never used it.
You just mark out though, don't you? You've got your own little tool, but you can get... That's your little tool there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just my marking out things, yeah, what I've made myself, so...
Because you can buy ones that find the angle for you. So you can set it, it comes as like a little... So it'll mark your eyes and your tread, or you go, and then you'll think, but you do it all.
Yeah, well, it's obviously I've got the builder square there, so
You'll just do yourself at the square.
Me go, me rise, and then this is just to do me wedge and me nose and then, isn't it? So. And
then you'll freehand the whole thing, won't you?
Yeah.
So there's jigs that you can buy, but you can only do like 2 or 3 at once, can't you?
The one we've got is like 1 thread at a time, so you've got to keep moving it.
Resetting it,
haven't you? Setting it, every single one. So.
Whereas you'll just get it, won't you, and just push it through and follow it.
Yeah, just follow me mark. It's not as hard as you think, to be honest. Just keeping the router straight. Follow your line. Yeah,
I know. So does it not jam or pull off now?
Sometimes it can hit a knot or something and jam, but you just... Well, like him yesterday.
So on these stairs, you've done these 2 and Danny's done. So on the stairs we're doing for Liverpool, which is the HMOs are building with every trade. These are for one of the houses, a double wind, or 6 wind, you call it, won't you?
That's a 6 wind, 3 wind.
3 wind, and there's a straight flight for the basement, which Danny did. Danny was tasked with that, wasn't you? But how long do you reckon it takes you to go through a full tread? Like a full, not a tread, but a full stringer, like on average. So you got like a 13 step.
It's about 5 minutes per tread.
5 minutes per tread.
Something like that, yeah.
And then the rise, you got to do the rise as well.
That's the rise as well.
Oh, is it, yeah?
So, yeah.
Quite quick then, isn't it? Nearly CNC quick, you.
Did I say 5 minutes or 10 minutes? I can normally router a full stringer in about 40 minutes.
So these are done now, aren't they? What have you got to do now? Blocks?
I've got to strip them down now. They've got the glue blocks. They're just the winders I've got to take off, so I can't put the glue block. The fitters will do that for you, won't they? So
that's it now.
Them all loose.
Strip it
all apart now, and sand all the nails off and ready for you.
Oh, you still got to sand them up, yeah?
The nails, yeah, 3 nails.
And then on the next set?
We'll start the next 3 then, yeah.
Good. There's meant to be another 3 houses to do after this.
Is there?
We haven't started them yet, but
Another salad again, is it?
yeah, it's another 3 times 3 sets of stairs, so what's that, 9?
Another 9. No.
Yeah, another 9 to do, so loads of stairs going on. I've still got them stairs to do someone else, haven't we?
Yeah, I think I've got 10 sets to do now, well, including these 3, yeah.
So this one is the first to second floor, which is the double wind, which is called the 3 winder. The one over there is the one that's going from the ground to first, which is the single wind on, single kite. And then the one over in that corner, which is what Danny jumped on, which is the safe light for the basement ones. These being the more technical to do, getting the nails right and putting the winders in. And then one's over there, nice straight flight to do. One last thing, I'm going to ask a favour now of everyone. So you've seen how we're trying to build the website. Obviously I'll link to it today by showing you the breakfast restaurant, which is one of our main photos on the website. I'm going to put the link down below if you can go and have a little look and see what it's like. I'm also going to ask you to do me a favour, if you can go onto Google and give us a review on Google itself. So over the years, Preferred had a couple of reviews, some be years and years ago, and some little mad ones that we've had which has lowered our rating. We want to try and get that up a little bit, and we're trying to get everyone who we know, who's done work with us, who knows us and knows what we do, or has seen us produce work, to try and give us a review. So if you've watched us now and you like and you think, you know what, they do a decent job, if you could go on there, write a review and say you're either watching us on YouTube, you've seen some good stuff, you like what you see, just to try and get our rating up a little bit, to try and push us up on Google. We're trying our best to try and put this company out there into everyone, so everyone can see it, so we can try and get our services out there, so people who don't know us can go on and see us. Some people don't watch YouTube, some people don't go on Instagram, some people are a bit old school and they just use Google alone, and that's the first thing they see. So we want to try and improve on that and try our best to make it better. So if you can do me a favour, go on there and give us something nice to read and something nice to say. But yeah, but with all that being said, because Devo and Mike are having a little bit of an argument behind me trying to distract me when I'm speaking, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next week.